just got taught that that's not ours.
Right.
And black is this. So what are we? We gonna say, I don't know. Let me show you. Curtis, Julius, stay with me, because I'm gonna walk you through something. I'm gonna ask you questions, because I don't want to give it to you.
Okay.
I'm not a Sunday preacher up here that's preaching towards you. I want to have a conversation with y'all. That's why I've been asking y'all questions. Now watch this, Julius, Curtis. Yep, Deuteronomy 1:1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Curtis, who is Moses speaking to? Who did it say? Read it again. I told y'all I was going to ask y'all questions. Read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who is he speaking to? Nope, read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel.
Who is he speaking to? Israel. It didn't say black man and white man, did it? It didn't say Chinese and Arab, right? It said Israel, right? So the book of Deuteronomy is written to the Israelites.
That's right.
Now, let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Bring it up.
So he's still talking to who? Israel, right? Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it up.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
What does hearken mean? Do y'all know what hearken means? It means listen with the intent to do.
That's right.
That's what hearken means. It's not just hearing, but it's listening with the intent to do.
Right.
He said, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice
Of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
So it said, if you don't listen to God to do what he tell you to do,
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
it said curse will come upon the children of Israel, right? Verse 46. I'm just walking you through real quick, so y'all can come to it yourself, right? Watch this, verse 46.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46. And they,
It's still talking about the curses. It said, and the curses.
shall be upon thee for a sign.
So it said the curse will be upon the children of Israel for a sign. What does a sign do, Brother Curtis? A sign. It can show you direction. It can identify something, like 100-in-place apartments right there, right? It shows you something or identifies something, right? So it just said the curse will be upon the children of Israel for identification, to show you who they are today in 2024. Right? That's what the curses do. Watch this curse. Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Bring it out.
Read. Matter of fact, Brother Julius, how did we get on this side of the earth? Do you know? How did we get on this side of the earth? By boat. What kind of boat, Brother Curtis? Was it a yacht? Was it a party boat? What kind of boat was it? It was a yacht? We came in over here on a yacht? It was a slave ship. That's how we got over here.
Right.
Right? You know the history about slavery, right? So watch this. Verse 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So let's go to Exodus 20 and 2. It says that the Lord will bring the children of Israel into Egypt again with ships. When you think about Egypt, what do you think? What comes to mind when you think of Egypt? Pyramids? What else? Pharaohs, the Sphinx, right? You're thinking about a landmass that's over here in Northeast Africa, right? But that land wasn't always called Egypt. It was called the land of Ham, the land of Cush, Mizraim, right? It got the name Egypt for a reason. Watch what Egypt means out of the Bible. Here comes a question, y'all. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. And I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What is this called Egypt? House of bondage. Absolutely right, Brother Julius. When you're bound, you got shackles on you, and you can't go of your free will. What are you? You are a slave. Absolutely right, Brother Curtis. Now that we know that Egypt means bondage or slavery, watch how this curse hits your soul now. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt,
bondage or slavery,
again with ships.
Who history is that? Who did that happen to? Who went into bondage or slavery on slave ships? You said we did, Brother Julius? But hold on. You're absolutely right. But I thought Moses was talking to the Israelites. This is the book of Deuteronomy, right? He said he was speaking to Israel, right?
Bring it out.
Right. That's what he told. That's what he said.
So, now let me ask you this. Let me see if you put two and two together. What is our nationality? Absolutely, brother. That's right, Brother Julius.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word.